All right, guys. Now we're gonna start the viewers' questions for Kodi and Henry. The first question is already super personal for Henry, and I know he can't wait to answer this. Who is Henry Tang's girlfriend?
Unfortunately, as of now, I do not I do not have a girlfriend. Sorry to disappoint whoever asked that question. Um, yeah, I've never been in a relationship yet. I'm going to college though in a month, so hopefully that changes within
Also, Henry's
uh
looking. Henry's
some
looking.
period of time.
Yes.
Yeah.
If
Well,
anybody's interested, Henry is looking. If you're in UCLA, by the way, Henry's going to UCLA. Congrats to Henry.
yeah,
Um,
thank you.
hey, UCLA is a good place to find somebody, right?
Yeah, I've heard.
Better than okay. I was gonna diss some other school, but probably not smart to do that. But yeah. So nobody in mind, Henry. Nobody in mind. So who was this guy thinking of? Or girl, guy or girl? I
Start
actually forgot
thinking
who
of?
asked this question.
I don't know who asked the
I feel like this
question.
guy. I feel like this guy knows something. That's why he asked this question.
Faulty intelligence.
Okay. All right. Next question. What do y'all eat for best performance? McNuggets would be best option, right? I feel like it's an inside joke with somebody.
I feel like somebody's saying that as a joke, like the McNuggets. But to be
Yeah.
honest, McNuggets are such a good pre-game option because
Okay. We obviously this question's for Kodi now. I can tell because
I'm so passionate about this. Because like before a game, you obviously want like a safe food. You can't have like some raw fish that's gonna make you like poop your pants on court. So like I think McNuggets or like I personally love Subway. So like those types of options before a game, I feel like are such a staple.
Judged right now.
man, don't eat fast food, kids. Don't listen to Kodi. Don't eat McNuggets. That's not good for you. Go eat some real food. All right. How about you, Henry?
No, honestly, like during tournaments as a whole, I don't think I can eat a lot because I feel like I play at least much better on an empty stomach than a full stomach. So it's just like whenever my game's even remotely close to like lunchtime or dinner time, I just skip that meal. But
This is
like
why Henry's so skinny, man.
honestly, during tournaments I lose weight after. It's so bad. Um, but like
Yeah.
I think like just ramen or like just kind of like noodles, I guess, before a
Ramen.
game because it's like starch and gives you like some energy at least for like 3 or 4 hours later when you actually play your match. So I think that's like, and it's just like
Okay.
noodles in general. So
This is not really good advice, but I feel like every player's like this. In the morning, you eat ramen. Like when you go out for tournaments, you just have it's so convenient. You have a box and just pour some water over it, and you always need eggs. Put some like 2 eggs in there, boil them, and then that's I don't know. I used to eat that a lot actually. Probably not good advice though. Actually, eat some real food. Eat like bread and banana, and
yeah,
don't listen to
I
us.
actually eat breakfast. It's just ramen's just my like pre-game snack.
Yes. I mean, I feel like a lot of people eat ramen, but anyway. Next one, Kodi, talk about your broken ankles.
Okay, so um throughout the years, I've had like a track history of constantly getting a sprained ankle. It doesn't matter what it's from, but it's like I have the weakest ankles like of any badminton player. Like there was this one time I was walking from the gas station back to our gym, and then I tripped and like my foot landed in a pothole, and then I like sprained my ankle and I couldn't
Oh
play
my
back
god.
for 2 months.
Dang, that's
Yeah,
really
I
bad.
have a history of always hurting my ankle somehow.
Henry, did you ever get frustrated every time Kodi hurt her ankles?
Not really frustrated. I was just like, if you're gonna sprain your ankle, do it like a normal one. Like this, like when I hear like how she does it, I'm just like, I wish I could be so quirky in the ways I get injured.
Henry's
Honestly,
like, at least you can hurt it in a game, like not walking around on the street. But anyway, next question. A lot of people ask this next question because is Cody's eye getting better?
Oh yeah, my eye's getting a lot
Yes.
better now. I was on medication for a while, like eye drops, medicated eye drops, but I'm like slowly getting off of it. So it's getting better. And I've already gotten the stitch out and everything. So I have my one last checkup in about 2 weeks. And by then the doctor should tell me whether I'm good or not.
It looks good now. Like it doesn't
Yeah.
look. I don't think it looks much different from the other eye. So you're good. It's good that it's getting better. And next question. This is for both of you. Who is your favorite junior player? Now, a lot. Some there's actually I think there were a few people that asked this. So I think some people are expecting answers. So think about it carefully.
Henry first.
You can be. You can. It can be in the U.S. or Canada or Mexico, whatever, wherever.
I think I'll give 3 answers. One
No, 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 no,
for-
no, 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 no.
Okay,
You can't
okay.
have 3 favorites. There's no set. Favorite means one,
One player.
not top 3, just favorite.
Bruh. Honestly, how about in order not to offend anyone, I'll go with someone from our club.
Oh my God, Henry. Wait, so that means the real favorite is actually outside of the club.
Hmm.
You know,
Hmm.
favorite players change. Depends on who's winning.
Right now, who's your favorite player right now? Junior
Right now, probably Ella Lynn.
Okay. Okay, Kodi and I, we got the same look on our face.
That is
We got the
not
same
the
look.
answer to the first viewer question. In
Cody,
case
Cody
you're
and I got the
wondering.
same look on- Oh, that's exactly what we're thinking.
I know what you guys are thinking.
You know, I
But
saw Ella
especially-
play the other day too. So
You know, she carried our women's single. She won every single of our.
yes, we get it. Henry.
literally
We get
started
it. You don't have to
singles,
explain.
And she carried.
Henry is fine.
You know
It's
what?
fine. We understand what you're trying to say. Cody and I understand. Wait, which school is Ella going to? She going to UCLA? That'd be crazy.
She's like a
Was she
junior in
young?
high school.
Oh, never mind. Wait,
Stop.
no, Henry's too old.
Please.
Henry's too old.
What? You know,
Henry's already 18. All right, never mind.
I am 18. Thank you.
How about you? How about you, Cody? How about you?
Mine would probably be Emily Liu. She's a U17 player. I don't know. She trains at GBA too. So I've been able to like see her grow as a player and how hard she works, and especially that she's also a mixed player, and she would like come talk to me asking for advice every once in a while, like on mix and how to play in the front. So I really like to see her grow. It's almost like looking at like a little sister train hard.
Yeah,
I've
she's
never
a
heard of
safe
her.
Option. This girl.
This girl.
I was at like Audrey or something.
She picked somebody that feeds her ego. Ask her questions.
I should have said like Yoshi Chen or something.
Yoshi.
Yeah. Wait, I never heard of Emily before. Does she play like tournaments? Like, does she do well?
Got second place at the most recent Pan Ams.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I'll keep my eyes on her. See her progress.
She's a
Very
17
nice.
first year. She's actually really young.
Yeah.
Oh.
But she's always been at GBA now after me and Cody graduate from juniors though.
Oh, I see. I mean, I'm happy she has Cody as a mentor on the side. Very nice. Good picks, especially Henry's. Who do you think has the most potential after they graduate?
Like graduate juniors or graduate?
Like go pro or
Like graduate, like juniors. Yeah, like basically when you graduate from high school, you basically graduate from junior. So like who has the most potential basically to play adult and professional?
Oh, okay. I feel like Allison and Frankie, I mean, they've already left the junior.
yeah, they're yeah.
So, and they're doing really well for themselves. They're going to like the world championships soon. So I think they're doing really well for themselves.
How about you, Henry?
Yeah, Allison and Frank are the obvious choice. I mean, they're cracked. I don't know. I'm trying to think of someone that like isn't already going pro because like they're like
Yeah, like somebody that hasn't like graduated. Let's say somebody that hasn't graduated because they're already playing world championships.
yeah. Don't know. Like honestly, like forgetting like the obvious answer, I think like Ryan and like Isaac, like they're really strong right now for first years. I think if they want to go pro, if they want to go, I think they'd be fine on the pro circuit. So
Yeah, I'd say he's doing well. He's already like competing in these like high level tournaments and he's doing well. So
Wait, who did you say, Cody? I didn't hear it.
I'd also say Ryan because he's
Oh,
like
Ryan.
against like high level people. Like he's played against Dawn and he's playing well against them. So
Yeah, because like the younger players, like we're not really sure how they're gonna progress. Like just a lot of things can change between like under 17 and under 19, like who's good, who drops out. So like it's really hard to say who's gonna
Yeah. I saw Isaac the other day. I mean, he looks really tired all the time. Like he's like whenever he goes to training, he sleeps in the car on the way there, and he looks really tired. But yeah, those are nice picks. Now, next question. So a lot of people ask this too. So it's not just one person asking this. So people are expecting some answers. Who's their favorite 06 person?
I know who asked this, and Kodi can go first. I can think of stupid answers to give later.
Henry's gonna try to give a smart answer this time instead of last time.
I don't even know.
Go ahead, Kodi.
Thanks.
I think this one's more directed towards Kodi though. So I don't know what Henry's thinking.
I know who asked the question. I know at least one person who asked that question.
Oh, okay.
I'm 06.
Huh? We don't know like who's 06. Like we don't know who's under 17, but like who's 06, who's like
06 would be like, man, I feel like only Chinese people use like the year, but
it's like second year 17s, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Henry, go.
What is this?
Henry said he has somebody in mind.
Well, I know what people want me to say.
Okay, then what do you want to say?
You know, honestly, given like I think the obvious answer would be Chloe and Ella, because they're the only 06s that I know really well. And they play team too, and we got pretty close over team with Chloe and Ella, and they're also just really chill and really good badminton players. And I think among the dudes, if I get their age wrong, I'd be so embarrassed. But like, I think Jeffrey Cheng, I think he's one of my favorite 06s. Just the way he plays and like the way he conducts himself, both on and off court. I think he's just really mature and really good player for an 06.
Nice. How about you, Kodi?
Is Kai an 06?
Who?
Kai Chong, Andy's son.
Oh, Andy's son.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, then it'd probably be Kai, because like I don't know about on court, but off court at Pan Am's, he was always able to just like bring like a funny energy. He was always joking and like talking about how he was gonna like hit on some Canada girls or something like that.
Yeah, man.
It was really, he brought like a very lighthearted mood to the group, so I liked it.
Awesome. Great. Next question.
Like that,
but on the Canada girls.
Oh my God, man! I can't wait for whatchamacallit. What's his name again? Fuck. I can't wait for him to see it. Friggin', you guys talking about him trying to hit on Canada girls.
Bro,
but anyway,
they all know it was very publicized.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He don't hide it. I mean, he got confident. That's right. That's good. So next question. Can Kodi R for us? What is this about? Can we have some background story to this? Like,
because after the whole eye thing happened, I didn't want to go out in public with like my eye all swollen and people staring at me. So I'd always wear a patch over my eye. And then they were just calling me a pirate and asking me to go R.
Okay, so can you R for us?
Was this from Jackie?
It might have been from Jackie.
R.
That's what I can say. Come on, Kodi, do it for us.
I just did.
Oh, you did? Was that? I thought that was Henry. That sounded like Henry's voice. Okay.
That question's not for me.
I know. I was like, why did Henry just R? You really want to be in part of this question?
I do not want to be part of the fire.
All right. Next question. What is Kodi's favorite minion? And Henry, if you know minions, you can jump in on this too.
Valid question. I like the short, cute one. The one that's always like, carrying around a teddy bear and stuff. I think that one's cute.
And the unicorn?
Yeah.
Nice. Do you have a favorite, Henry?
I'm far removed from Minionverse, but I think the smallest one is always. I just remember. I think when I first watched Minions, I was like, that small one is really cute. I don't like. I have a very limited recollection of Minions at this point.
Wait, did you watch the new movie? The
Yeah,
new Minion movie? I haven't watched it yet. Is it good?
surprisingly good.
Okay. It's like with Baby Gru, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Man, I can't wait to watch. Did you watch it, Henry?
Uh, nope.
All
Almost.
right.
Almost watched it.
Okay. All right. Next question is definitely for Henry because
Wow.
what's Avatar aim? Who stings like a bee?
That was
I never realized Henry looks like the Avatar A until I
that
saw this
was
question. And I was like, damn, he does look like Avatar A.
yeah, that's actually like a joke or like something from my first JIT with GB, Boston JIT. I think it was Connor who started that. I think
Yeah.
I was playing my singles quarterfinals at JIT, and he was just like, "Let's go Avatar, let's go Avatar," and I think like it just spread. Yeah, that was our cheer at Cunningham. I was who's Avatar Egg and Kodi was who's things like it to rhyme with our last names. Yeah.
Oh, really? Wow. That must have been so fun. What the heck? That's really cool, man. Got your own nickname and everything. Nice. Next question. How did you manage your badminton with your upper class high school years?
I mean, it was definitely hard, especially because like junior and senior year, you have a lot of APs to deal with, and you have like college applications. But I think just planning ahead and like knowing, for example, if you know that you have a tournament on a certain day, then like make sure you get all the work that's due on those days done beforehand and stuff like that, or just like study ahead type of thing. Just like everything's about time management and knowing your schedule.
Let's see. What about you, Henry?
Yeah, like Cody said, I guess it just comes down to time management because junior and senior are definitely a step up from first semester senior, second semester senior is great. Something to look forward to for all you kids. But yeah, like junior year, first semester senior year is like when you actually it's when you're coming to reality with like, okay, you're going to college soon. It's like you have to start building those skills. And I think having badminton as like a thing that you have to do as well as your schooling is something that really helps you, I guess, to manage both badminton and schooling. For me, from a young age, my father was always like, okay, if you don't finish your homework or if you're failing school, then yeah, you're not training. So it's always like a motivation because I always wanted to go to training and also wanted to do well at school. So it's like I had to find a way to, I guess, divide up my time to get everything done.
Yeah, definitely time management is the most important thing, right? And next questions also have to do with advice. What are some tips you can give to mixed players?
Um, I don't know about the guy's perspective, obviously, but from the girl's perspective, I think it's just don't be hesitant. I think that's something I notice a lot in the girls in mix is that a lot of times they'll hesitate or they won't get a shot that could be like a cutoff and like end the rally. But if you are confident and you know what are your shots or you chase after the shots that you want, it can be really intimidating, especially for the girl on the other side. And just by having that presence of being slightly intimidating can change the entire game.
Man, that's really good advice. I totally agree with what you're saying. Like a lot of girls are really shy from the bird, and sometimes they're afraid that the guy can hit it better, and they just kind of let it go. But it is good to be confident. That's really, really, really good. How about you, Henry?
I think something that I think a lot of guys have to realize is like there's a girl on the other side, but it doesn't mean that you always have to like focus on her. I think it's just once you hit a good shot, whatever shot you want to, as long as it's good, it's a good shot, right? Even if it's like to the guy, if it's no matter what kind of shot you hit, because you're the one controlling the back. Because it makes most of the shots will go to the guy, both overhead and under. So as long as you're clear on what you want to do, there's really nothing to be afraid of whichever shot you hit. Because you do have a partner to take care of the front. So as long as you do your job well, if you cover, if you dictate the rally, then mix actually becomes a pretty fun event when you're the one always thinking, placing your shots well, and kind of like being the king of the court, I guess you could say.
Nice, nice. Good advice. Good advice. These are all really great advice. So people watching, you should really pay attention. They really they play really well mixed, right? So make sure you guys really listen to the advice. It's very important. The things that they point out. And next question. What do you think most directly contributed to your success?
I think that a lot of times badminton players can start to see badminton as like a chore or as their job. So I think being able to find the joy in it and the fun in it again, it's what continues to play so well and what brings you back the next day and makes you want to keep competing. So I think if you're having like a dry spell or something, or you just can't get out of the mentality that badminton is like a job, then just like take like a day break or a couple day breaks and then just come back when you're ready and train like you want to train. Don't train like it's some job or something that is just a chore.
Mm-hmm. Nice. How about you, Henry?
Yeah, what I said a few minutes ago, because badminton was, my parents made it clear that, okay, if you don't do well in school, you're not going to be able to go train. So I think that kind of instilled in me that, okay, training was like a privilege, I guess. So whenever I was able to go to training, it'd always be like, you always try your best. You'd always try to work on something because it's not every day that you can train. You always have other things that come up. So every time you go, it's a chance to improve yourself in some way. It's never really a free training session, I guess. There's always something you could work on. And always having kind of a goal for the day in mind, I guess, something that you really want to work on, you really want to see as a result is something that I think is really helpful. Because sometimes I think players just like, you're training to win the next tournament, but they don't really know how to do that. So I think like every training session is something that step by step you work on in order to like build a complete player to compete at tournaments.
Nice, nice. Really, really good. Now we're gonna get into the last question for the viewers' questions. What was your favorite World Junior experience?
I feel like something that anyone would say is like the game that you were able to experience. But honestly, to me, my favorite experience was just the connections and the bonds that I was able to make there. Going there with a team, especially because it's only U19, so the number of people there is much less. The connections you make with them are a lot more intimate than it might be at like Pan Am's. Especially being able to make friends with other people from different countries. Like we made friends with some people from Australia and places like that. So I think just being able to make those once in a lifetime opportunities and friendships, it's something that I'll never forget, something I'll always cherish.
Nice. How about you, Henry?
Yeah, I think it is a pity that two editions of World Juniors were canceled, 2020, 2021, because no matter how many times you play Worlds, it never ceases to become like a new experience every time. Because the first time both Kodi and I went, we were under 17 first years. So it's really like we had actually like zero pressure for the actual badminton part because we played people that were 3 years older than us and from vastly superior countries. So back then, I guess playing, just the act of playing against them was something that we thought it'd be once in a lifetime. It's like something that you don't get to experience all the time. Also off the courts, I guess, like watching them play and also like playing against them on the practice courts and just, I guess, making new friends or like acquaintances from across the world because Pan Am is such a small place. Like this, we had like 7 teams for a Pan Am team and World Teams is so big and that no matter who you are or like what attracts you, there's always something that you can find that you can do, that you can learn at World Juniors.
Yeah, and I like how you mentioned, you guys don't really have much pressure like going into the badminton part of things because first, like people are 3 years older than you guys, and second, most of them change their age anyway, so they're probably like 5 or 6 years older than you guys. I'm just gonna throw that out there. But definitely agree, like the bonds, because I also play World Juniors. I know, like, certain things happen and you guys get to go out a lot and have fun and really create connections and stuff. And that's really the best part of these tournaments, and I completely agree with that. So yeah, that's the end of the viewers questions, guys. So thank you guys so much for coming in. I really appreciate it. And also we're glad that Cody's eye is getting better. And thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure you guys click the like button and the subscribe button if you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.